building this self-improving company that's a dream. It feels like people are like exploring the boundaries here. I'm not sure anyone has a truly self-improving company in every function. I might be wrong. You might prove me wrong. What would I do? First of all, this is really, really important. I would make the entire organization legible to AI. What does that mean? It means you've got to record everything. Simplistically, all of our partner emails now, if you email a YC partner, that email is in the YC database. Every Slack message, every DM, every office hour we've started recording for the last 3 or 4 months. Every single thing that happens, if it is recorded, it happened to the AI. If it did not get recorded, it did not happen to your intelligence. But basically everything needs to be recorded so that it can be legible to the AI. And then as Gary talked about, like diarization, you cannot pump in 100,000 hours worth of recordings into a context window. So you have to diarize it. You have to basically aggregate it down, synthesize it into the important parts, and then give the AI breadcrumbs. It's like, okay, so here's an example. Who's read the user manual, the YC user manual? Hopefully everyone in this room has at least opened the user manual at one point in time, right? Like, it's fine. It was written 5 to 10 years ago, most of it. It's kind of out of date. So Harj thought last weekend, since now we've got about 2,000 hours of recorded office hours in the last 3 months, why don't we regenerate the user manual? And so you can click, like you give it a set of instructions, you basically diarize it down, synthesize, like categorize it into certain areas like fundraising, hiring, co-founder disputes, whatever, and then write me a new user manual. And by the end of the weekend, he had a 150-page user manual, which is dramatically better than the existing user manual. And now we can also update it every single month. So our user manual becomes self-improving. Every new piece of advice we give, it's compared with the existing user manual and either incorporated or thrown away. So the user manual becomes this up-to-date living brain of the advice we give to founders. And obviously it doesn't stop as a user manual. You then pump it in as context to an AI agent, and suddenly you can ask a super intelligent AI and get the combined wisdom of 16 YC partners in one. But only if it's legible. So you have to record everything. The second point is kind of the same, right? Like if it creates an artifact that can self-improve, it's legible. If it doesn't, you throw it away. The third point then is that every function can generate, this used to say dashboards. It's not just dashboards, it's on-demand software. Codex 5.5 is now good enough. You can one-shot most simple, most internal software dashboards, you can one-shot to a pretty high level of quality. And I would see those as entirely disposable. I would very preciously store all the data. So as Gary said, he puts it all of his emails in Markdown, never throw anything away, but then treat the software as ephemeral. You can generate it, you can regenerate it. The software to actually run the event, you can generate for the event, you can throw it away. The models get smarter in a month or two, throw the software away, give it your original set of instructions and regenerate the software. So I think the business context and skills are the valuable part. I think the software on top of it is ephemeral. So what are humans for in this world? And I think the humans sit around the edge of this, interfacing with the real world. So it's where this intelligence makes contact with reality. Human beings reach into places the models can't go yet. That might be like a conference. It might be I'm trying to think of examples. I would say a phone call, but I think the AI can reach into phone calls pretty easily now. I think it's like novel situations, ethical considerations, high stakes moments. It's where the founder comes to us and is like thinking about breaking up with their co-founder, right? It's like those real high stakes, high emotion moments where you really want a human being.